George Tabb, the Gold Coach, Life Without Limits Coaching and Counseling. And today I want to talk to you about the top 10 things that I've learned from counseling couples. You know, everywhere I go, when people find out what I do, they're always asking me, well, George, what about couples? What's the state of marriage in America today? I'd just like to talk to you about the top 10 things that I've learned just from counseling couples. And so number one is usually in a relationship, there are two wedding dates. There's a day that you say I do, and there's the day that you mean I do. And sometimes those dates can be years apart. It could be 1 year to 10 years apart from the day that I say I do to the day that I mean I do. Two different dates. Number two is remember that a wedding day is a day, but a marriage is for a lifetime. So it's important to focus more on your future versus a day. All right. 3 is learning to understand the difference between intimacy for a woman and intimacy for a man. Two separate things. 4 is learning how to communicate with one another. And 5 is financial stress can be the beginning of division in a relationship. 6 is work schedules can be very divisive. You know, I've seen, couples get married and they've got their goals, their financial goals, and one couple is working the night shift and the other one is working the AM shift. And they're like two ships passing in the night. Very challenging to develop consistent intimacy and communication and the things that you need to have a healthy marriage. It's just challenging to do. Not impossible, but challenging to do. And so 7 is some couples get married under the auspices that they can change their partner. You know, the only person that you can be responsible for changing is yourself. 8 is most people get marital advice from people that are closest to them. And sometimes that's good, but most of the time it's not. Okay? It's good. You know, I always say, let the professionals do what the professionals do. Allow professionals to help you get on track or to even get back on track. You know, I believe over a period of time, everything gets off track. 9 is communicate. You know, if you notice, I said that twice, okay? That's because I believe it's important. And number 10 is seek marital counseling early. Okay, so often I see couples and they say, well, if this doesn't work, we're gonna separate. And you know what? That's great, but man, it would be awesome if we could have did premarital counseling together. Or if you would have came in 6 months earlier before you got to that point. A lot of times you can salvage that relationship if you seek counseling early. Thanks for listening. God bless you. Take charge, take control, and take a chance.